A Haggis of Private McPhee, Robert Service. Hae ye heard what my old mother's posted to me? Fair makes me hamesick, says Private McPhee. And what is she saying, ye says Private McFun, as he cocked his rifle and blazed at a Hun? A haggis, says Private McPhee, the brawest big haggis ye ever did see. And think it's the morn when fond memories turn to haggis and whisky, the birthday of Burns. We'll maun hae a dram and we'll con the rest, and the lads will hae a bird's nicht with the best. Be ready at sundown, snapped Sergeant McCole. I want you 2 men for the listening patrol. And Private McPhee looks at Private McFun. I'm thinking my lad we're confoundedly done. And Private McFun looks at Private McPhee. I'm thinking old chap's off with a spree. Then spoke up their crony, wee Willie McNair. Just lay a braw haggis for me to prepare. And as for a dram, for certs I can't run, we'll man hae a drappy to just haud it down. So rin, lads, and think, though the nicht it be black, o' the haggis that's waiting you when you get back. My, but it was waesome in Neighbour's land. The deed they were rotting in every hand. The rockets like corpse candles haunted the skies, and the wind of destruction went shuddering by. There was scalping of bullets and skirling of shells, bringing of bombs and 1,000 death knells. But currying down in a Jack Johnson hole, little fashed between men o' the listening patrol. For sweeter than honey, and bricht as a gem, was a thoke to the haggis that waited for them. But alas, in our moments of sunniest cheer, calamities often so cruelly near. And as we talked to their pudding divine, the Boches below them were howking a mine. And as we cracked the feast they would hae, the fuse it was burning and burning away. Then sudden a roar like the thunder of doom, a hell leap of flame, then the whoosh of the tomb. "Ho, Jock, are you hurt it?" says Private McFun. "Aye, Geordie, they've got me, I'm fearing I'm done. It's my leg I'm just thinking is off at the knee." "You'd best gang and leave me," says Private McPhee. "I'll leave you a winner," says Private McFun. "I'll leave you a cunner, for though I micht run, it's no for I would gang, it's no muckle I'd see. I'm blinded, and that's what's the matter with me." Private McPhee sadly shake his head. "We bide here for lang, we'll be biding for deed. And yet, Geordie lad, I could gang weel content if I tasted that haggis my old mother sent." "That's droll," says McFun, "you just speak at my mind. Aye, I ken it's a terrible thing to be blind. And yet it's no that embitters my lot. It's missing that braw muckle haggis you've got." For a while they were silent, then up once again spoke Private McPhee, though he whistled with pain. "And why should we miss it, between you and me? We're legs for to run, with eyes for to see. You lend me your shanks, I'll lend you my sicht, and we'll baith hae a kite fu' a haggis a nicht." The sky it was dour-like and dropping away when Private McFun grup at Private McPhee. The glare it was filing and creasing a grun when Private McPhee guided Private McFun. "Keep clear of they corpses, they're maybe no deed. Had on, there's a big muckle crater ahead. Look out, there's a sap, we'll be haeing a cowp. A star shell, for God's sake, doon lad in your doup. Bear off to your richt, aye, you're doing just fine. Belor this next finished, on haggis we'll dine." There was death and destruction in every hand. There was havoc and horror in Neighbour's land. And the shells bickered down with a crump and a glare, and the hameless wee bullets were dinging the air. Yet on they went staggering, currying down, till the stuttering cluck of a Maxim swept round, and the legs of McFun they were sturdy and stout, while McPhee in his back kept a bonny look out. On, my brave lad, we're no far frae the goal." I could hear the braw swearing of Sergeant McCole. But strength has its limit, and Private McFun wi' a sab and a curse fell his length in the grun, and Private McPhee shouted down in his ear, "Just think o' the haggis, I smell it frae here. It's gushing with juice, it's embalming the air, it's steaming for us, and we're just about there." And Private McFun answers, "Damn it, old chap, for the sake of that haggis I'll gang till I drap." And he gets on his feet with a heave and a strain, and onward they stagger in passion and pain, and the flare and the glare and the fury increase, till you think they've just taken all hell in a lease. And on they go reeling in pitiful plight, and someone is running away in their right, and someone is shouting, and now they can hear, "Ha sound like a prayer, ha sound like a cheer." and swift through the flash and the crash and the din, the lads o' the Hielands are bringing them in. They're baith sairly winded, but is it no droll how they rave about haggis, says Sergeant McCole. When hurtling along come wee Willie McNear, and they all wondered why he was green to see her. And he says I'd just lifted it out of the pot, and there it lay steaming and savoury hot, when sudden I juked at the fleeky a shell, and it drapped in the haggis, and dined it to hell. And oh, but the lads were for taken aback. Then sudden the order was passed to attack, and out to the trenches like lions they leapt, and on through the nest like a torrent they swept. On with their bayonets a thirsting before, on to the foe with a rush and a roar, and wild to the welkin their battle cry rang, and down in the bushes like tigers they sprang. And there wasn't a man but had death in his ee for the thocht o' the haggis o' Private McPhee.